Today, humans, for all intents and purposes, dominate the Earth. No other animal rivals our ability to mold the environment and outcompete competition. Humans have found ways to fly, travel on land and sea, while also inventing weapons capable of mass destruction. With all this power, it's no wonder that many humans are confident, almost cocky in regards to their hierarchy in nature. Yet people are still jumpy and full of anxiety and fear. But why? Yes, there are some areas of the world, especially in remote parts, where humans are still occasionally attacked by predators, but from a purely statistical outlook, there truly has never been a safer time to be a human. The answer is, humanity wasn't always this dominant, and it was a tough and long road that actually only improved relatively recently. And our ancestors were hunted for so long that the fear is still built in us, even today. But what exactly hunted early humans? Unfortunately for ancient people, it appears that the answer is a lot of animals. And children got it especially bad, having less ability to defend themselves compared to adults. This is reflected by a young Australopithecus who died roughly 2.8 million years ago. The child, named Tong Child, lived in prehistoric South Africa, where it experienced a brutally violent demise, bearing a ferociously worn and damaged skull. And if this wasn't bad enough, it had to endure a terrifying ride before being mauled to death, as it is believed a large bird of prey snatched it up millions of years ago. This find indicated that some younger humans were prone to attacks by large birds, which adults were most likely exempt from, although they were by no means untouchable. Cave bears, cave lions, saber-toothed cats, giant hyenas, wolves, and snakes are just a handful of carnivores that are believed to have at least occasionally hunted humans, as bite marks matching their profiles have been found on prehistoric human bones. These predators made up a large portion of the carnivores that hunted our ancestors within the last 100,000 years or so, and research on early humans suggests that the further one goes back in time, the more animals that hunted humans there were. And some of these predators were so good at it that groups of scientists believe they evolved to specialize in hunting humans. The Dinosaurs is one of these carnivores, as some researchers believe it had a knack for killing humans, although there is some controversy on whether the Dinosaurs in particular really evolved to solely hunt prehistoric humans. However, there are animals that are confirmed to have definitely considered humans the main course on their menus, and one prehistoric crocodile ate people so much that its specific name, Anthropophagus, roughly translates to eaters of humans. It got this name as a large number of early humans that lived in its vicinity bore puncture marks matching its teeth, leading scientists to believe that humans were a major source of this 1.84 million year old crocodile's diet. And this croc is not alone, as other ancient crocodiles are also noted to have preyed upon our ancestors. Leopards, which are known for being extremely good at hunting primates, are another animal that have shown direct evidence of preying on early humans, as the skull cap of an ancient individual displayed two distinct puncture marks resembling the teeth of a prehistoric African leopard. It is thought that this particular person was ambushed by the large cat and dragged some distance before being consumed. Some scientists even think that because of the leopard's innate ability to kill primates, some groups of early humans would have considered the leopard to be their main predator. Other large cats, such as modern-day lions, are also suspected to have preyed upon early humans, as they have been known to target primates and are quite successful at it. Perhaps this is why even today, no one would want to find themselves stranded in the savannah with large cats abound. And other modern-day fears are also partially attributed to the terrors our ancestors faced, exemplified by ophidiophobia, the fear of snakes. However, humans' apprehension of snakes and our relationship with them is more complex than just a phobia, as a study on the interactions between serpents and people showed the presence of a prey/predator relationship. This is best seen by looking at the Acta, a group who lived as hunter-gatherers until the 1990s. 120 of the men were interviewed about snakes, and of that 120, 26% had been attacked, with many suffering significant scarring. On top of this, some of the interviewees even died later on due to python attacks. Yet, at the same time, many of them had also attacked and killed snakes, with all of them at least killing a small python. And this interview only looked at attacks during a time when they had access to iron weapons. The researchers who conducted this study believe that during the early days when iron weapons were absent, groups of humans living in snake-infested areas could have experienced an 8% chance of dying to a constricting snake, and this number is only especially regarding snakes, meaning that these groups would have had to watch out for other predators as well, and it's likely that other predators meant pretty much any life that dabbles in eating meat. Because, since the dawn of humanity, there have been countless interactions with wildlife, leading to those rare cases where humans become prey to unlikely beings. And this is seen even in today's world, as in 2019, a young human was killed by a group of fire ants. And when considering every predator out there during prehistoric times, a select group of scientists estimated that a whopping 10% of early humans could have died to a wild animal attack. And this statistic is reflected in remote societies today, where researchers have found that the mortality rate of dying due to an animal appears to hover between 6 and 10%. This is even more shocking when comparing it to the US, where the chances of dying from an animal attack in any given year is 1 in 1.6 million, a testament to how much civilization has benefited humanity.